Welcome to Unchained. Are you a hardworking, ambitious man that has lost his edge, struggling with low energy levels, carrying an extra 20 pounds around the belly, and losing confidence in yourself by the day? These issues are bleeding into your career performance, as well as with your partner, and no matter what you've done to fix it, nothing has worked. Everything in your day-to-day requires much more effort than you remember, and so you know that your health and hormones are suboptimal. Let's face it, you don't feel like the man that you're meant to be. And so we've helped over 100 men just like you overcome all of these issues using our bio-optimization system, which utilizes functional blood work analysis, precision diagnostics, subjective biofeedback screening. And in the next 10 minutes, I will be walking you through exactly how we do this and how it can work for you. First, I wanted to show you really quick that it works, and it works very well. Here's Nate, who came to me in a similar position as you, plagued by low energy and an inability to make physical and mental progress, trying so many different things, but consistently ending up with nothing to show for it except disappointment and frustration. He said it was the best personal investment he had ever made. He said through the program, he was able to become the person that he had always wanted to be. So obviously what we do here works, and it works very well. Next, I want to formally introduce myself and share a little bit about my story and how I came to do this work. So I've been an athlete my whole life, got a scholarship to play Division II soccer, but never truly felt like I was living how I really wanted to. I got a degree in environmental engineering and worked as a consultant for oil and gas for 3 years, hating every single day. I got into fitness to give myself some form of purpose and to improve myself. However, I became obsessed with getting a six-pack, and I struggled for years, as you can see, really skinny here. I found myself in a very dark place, depressed, anxious, lonely, no drive and motivation, no libido, all of the symptoms of low testosterone. I had them. I was binge drinking every weekend to cope with how much I hated my life, and finally, it got to be too much. And I was finally exposed to holistic health and how powerful it was when men work on their mind, body, and spirit in conjunction. I started to address my health rather than just focus on fitness and macros, and I started to see amazing results. I not only experienced physical results, but also overall health and testosterone drastically increased. The numbers of my first ever tests were 622 at the top, but this was actually after the majority of my transformation had occurred, and I was likely in the 300s before that. And then after that, I was still able to push it up even higher, up to 817, and I feel absolutely phenomenal right now. I got the six-pack, I got the confidence along the journey, and I became spiritually awakened and got connected with my purpose. Everything changed after that. In 2018, I finally quit my job, traveled the world for 2 months to all of these amazing cities, came back home, and got to work. I got my personal training certification, I worked at gyms, I hired several mentors, all moving me towards where I am today, doing the work that I do because I know how powerful it is and how life-changing it can be. Which brings me into the overarching mission that we have. See, I've been in the depths of despair and know what it feels like being a prisoner in your own life, feeling tied down by invisible chains. Invisible chains like these: poor nutrition, trauma, limiting beliefs, societal expectations, family expectations, low energy, lack of community, lack of sunlight, poor sleep, no purpose, low testosterone, environmental toxins, stress, sedentary lifestyle, comparison, victim mindset, lack of money, depression, anxiety, and grind culture. And so our mission is to break the invisible chains that are holding men back and help them start living life unchained. Here's some stats that illustrate why what we do is so important right now. 1 in 3 men are infertile, up to 40% of men have low T, and up to 20% of young men aged 15 to 39 have low T. Testosterone is declining around 1.6% per year. 7 out of 10 deaths are from chronic disease. 1 in 3 people in the US have at least 10 deficient minerals, and there's a 17-year delay between medical practice and new research. 70% of adults are overweight or obese. Up to 77% of young adults are unfit to serve in the military. 50% of American adults have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. 18% of teenagers have fatty liver. Men make up 49% of the population, but 80% of the suicides, and divorce rate is 42% in the US. Here's a graph about testosterone. The red is 2006 to 2009. The yellow is 2016 to 2019. The bottom axis is age. So you can see clearly over time testosterone is dropping no matter how old you are. And we're being poisoned, which is creating more and more illness, turning us into a number, a recurring revenue stream that's on the pharma treadmill for life. Until now. This is why it matters. Right now, too many men are falling short of their true potential. We see countless men struggling, weakened physically, mentally, and emotionally. And at what cost are we letting this continue? Every day our loved ones shoulder the weight of our failure to rise and become the men that we're meant to be. Imagine the powerful change we could ignite if we stepped up, embraced our true potential, and transformed ourselves. This is more than just a health optimization program. It's a movement. And hopefully, if you're watching this, you want to be a part of it. So where do we start? How do we create and push this movement forward? We start with the individual. We start with you. So how do we do this? I'll explain that right now. The program is broken up into 4 pillars. Pillar 1 is our unique precision health profile. We start with functional blood work analysis, analyzing over 50 plus markers, which gives us insight into how every system in your body is working. Due to utilizing our carefully crafted functional ranges that are geared towards optimal health and not just the absence of disease like the conventional system works, never will you hear the classic, everything looks normal from me, like you would from a conventional doctor, just looking to prescribe you a pill. How we work is we look for the root cause, creating your lower energy, lack of confidence, and overall lack of health. Address that, and then the results start to come easier, faster, and are pretty remarkable. We then merge the blood work with precision diagnostics and subjective biofeedback screening to eliminate any further doubts about exactly what you need. Pillar 2 is where we plug our industry-leading biooptimization system into your life. We create a clear path forward encompassing a tailored nutrition plan, optimal training programming, holistic lifestyle interventions, and targeted supplementation, all designed to your specific physiology and goals so we can eliminate your health handbrakes that are draining your vitality and destroying your hormones like testosterone. This is what allows our men to get such amazing results in less time because the guesswork is eliminated and all you have to worry about is execution. Pillar 3 are the breakthrough sessions. On a weekly basis, we'll hop on a call to review progress, optimize the approach further, and remove any roadblocks that are getting in the way of your results. The sole focus of these calls are to ensure that you are moving forward at the right pace, and if not, understanding why, and then eliminating whatever is stopping you. This way, you get held to a higher standard and have the support needed to achieve your goals. Pillar 4 is the adherence accelerator. Accountability is a major piece of any transformation, so we have multiple touch points within a week to ensure you are keeping up with your commitments. Every week you get a score for how things went the previous week. Our team analyzes that report and gives feedback on how to improve, what was good, and what was bad. So every week you know what your main focus is going to be. Additionally, we host a weekly group call where all the men join to get whatever support they need, connect with other brothers on the journey, and share their stories and experiences so we all stay accountable to the group and grow together. So take a quick look at our track record and the system in action. We helped Ben shred 20 pounds of fat, cultivate boundless energy levels, eliminate his chronic pain issues to the degree that he ran an Ironman after previously accepting he never would be able to. He even mentioned that he was feeling invincible. We helped Dom get shredded and reach super high testosterone levels in just 30 days. He said, in all 22 years of my life, it was the best decision I've ever made to join the program. We helped Nick go from 40 pounds overweight to having a six-pack to then packing on some serious muscle. Nick got enough education along the way that the picture on the right is actually after he finished with us. This goes to show that the journey never ends and what you pick up from the program stays with you for the rest of your life. And also Joseph on the left said, I was on antidepressants for 10 years before the program and throughout that period lived with chronic gut issues and episodes. With the help of the program, I healed my gut completely and got off the medication. Derek said, coming into the program, I had maybe 5 good days out of 60. But during the program, I was able to string together a lot of good days. The program really helped me shift my mindset to being more positive. We even helped Lloyd, who is a partner at an accounting firm, pack on some serious muscle, create that V-taper look, and maximize his energy levels to keep up with a demanding professional and personal life. And I can't forget Shane, who's a rapidly expanding business owner, a father, a husband, in school, has an autoimmune condition, and we were able to help him drop 20 pounds of fat while building a lot of muscle. He said that for the first time in 7 years after I got diagnosed, I feel like I'm beating my condition, and the condition was Hashimoto's. He also went on to expand his business to a 3rd location, all while being a loving father and active member in his community. If you think you're too busy, Shane has you beat, and he absolutely crushed it. So if you want results similar to these and are serious about not only changing your physique, but also your energy levels and start to become the man that you're meant to be, I'd say sign up for the program, book a call because no one else is doing what we do and no one else is doing it with the certainty that we offer. So scan this QR code, take a screenshot, take a picture, use that to book in. So I want to share a little bit about why we're so certain. Why do we have this certainty? Because in the landscape of online coaching, there's a lot of false promises with little backing. People just trying to make a quick buck, so it might sound too good to be true. But what really separates us, in addition to what I've already shared, which is actually really unique, is that I've invested over $75,000 of my own money into my education and dedicated the past 6 years and countless hours into becoming the best coach that I can be and get the best results on the market. And so that's allowed me to be exposed to and have experience with over 45 health conditions, some of which are shown here below, as you can read on the screen. Here's some more. So if you feel like you or your condition is special, it's not, and I likely have experience with it. To be completely honest, the results that I get allow me to fulfill my purpose, and like I brought up before, this is bigger than me. It's a mission to change how men show up, and the world really needs that now. So there's literally no benefit for us if you come into the program and you don't get results. But on the off chance that does happen, if you come into the program, implement your protocol, and don't get results, we will not only refund you, but pay for your gym membership for the rest of the year. So if you've already booked your call-in, then I hope this has gotten you even more excited to transform your life for the better. And if you haven't booked in yet, there will be an opportunity at the end of the video, or you can simply book in with the button below this video right now. You literally have nothing to lose, but you might be wondering why the system works so well and how it's different from other coaching offers. It's because of our unparalleled 4-pillar approach. We're able to uncover any hormonal deficiencies, gut infections, and systemic dysfunctions that are causing men to feel sluggish, lack drive and motivation, and not be able to sculpt their physique. And look, I know it's not for the lack of trying. You've likely tried a bunch of different things, but never really found the solution that sticks, battling against your body and grinding for years just to see marginal progress. So what we do is identify and remove these health handbrakes, stopping you from progressing, and instead start working with your body and no longer against it. Just like we did with Rob, who went from being depressed, anxious, and overweight to happy, confident, and muscular. Pay attention to the eyes here and look how they changed from the top to the bottom. And also Alexander, who was lacking self-worth, had packed on extra fat around the waist to dropping 25 pounds and having the confidence to ask for a raise at his job and getting it. He says here, "Thank you for everything. It literally changed my life." And also Spencer, who lacked structure, focus, and clarity, to then building a ton of muscle and starting a brand new health and supplement company. And Adam, who felt sluggish and fatigued, which made him less present with his wife and kids, not sure if he could ever get out of his slump both mentally and physically, to losing 20 pounds of fat, building muscle, and having so much energy and confidence that he reconnected with his family and was able to show up how they needed him to. And Gabriel, who never had a flat belly before the program, to losing 20 pounds of fat and also building significant strength and muscle. And Michael, who is 66 years old, who felt stifled with low testosterone symptoms, leading him to try hundreds of different supplements, not getting the result he wanted until he started with us. He clearly dropped some fat around the waist, got leaner, and packed on muscle, and solved his low T issues. So you can see how the program worked for them, and now you know it can help you. Become the man that's admired and respected by his whole family. Become the man that's deeply desired by his partner. Become the man who not only works hard, but also crushes it in the gym and is present with his family. So you can become the man that you're meant to be. The man that breaks the chains and starts living life unchained. So book a call with the QR code. Just use your camera to scan it in and click the link. If you're already booked in, then we're excited to speak with you. Talk soon.